getting hit multiple times coming out of that bike section. More drivers coming to blows.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Welcome to Slow Motion Broadcasting for round 11 of XSLR, all the way from Lucas Oil IRP in Claremont, Indiana. This 8/10 of the mile track, well, is going to be home to another crazy exciting night of rally car racing. Rally cross racing, I should say. I'm Adam Thomsen. Joining me, as always, Ron Maunz, who's also behind the cameras. And Ron, the last couple of weeks have not gone well. I think we can say that. It's been a little crazy, and this week is probably going to be much of the same.
Yeah, no, as much as we have seen many fatalities over the past couple of weeks, we're expecting similar here today as Jake Ham completely rips off the oil pan in his VW, heading his way off through the opening series of turns. This Indianapolis Raceway Park Rallycross configuration, I don't think there's any other way to describe it outside of just being bizarre. You know, we run backwards down pit lane. We've got killer curbs. You can also drive into the pit lane just like that. There's a New England board back there either, which doesn't make sense because it's in Indiana instead of New England. There's some odd chicanery when it comes to this racetrack, and some odd chicanery that we expect here in this race. You know, we're in for a good one when the pit barrels on the end of pit lane look like a PNG.
Yeah, no, it's going to be very interesting. Another quirky thing about this track is that the Joker lap is actually going to take longer to go through than taking the normal track. And also, it shoots you out in turn one right onto the racing line. So it's going to get very, very interesting. That Joker lap obviously going to be something to keep an eye out for, and probably some carnage happening into turn one if somebody decides they want to take that Joker lap, as we are into qualifying here. 5 minutes on the board, and we got Adam Thomsen here who goes through turn one. Oh, almost get completely on the side of that car. 2 wheels almost, one up in the air. Now Adam Thomsen over the jump, lands nicely, gets that car pitched into the right, and now can be looking at a good solid lap time here, setting the banker lap early here at IRP. Oh, came to a stop almost there. Ends up getting it back going here. But Adam Thomsen, your points championship leader, he'll cross the line here as Edgar Sancinelli sets the first lap time. But a 42.169 quick time for Adam Thomsen. Edgar Sancinelli currently in P2 with a 42.867. And there's Sancinelli right there. He actually had issues going down into the infield portion of IRP. There's Jason Greider, who's now 4th fastest. Brad Cathcart goes 3rd fastest. But here comes Andy Kosick, 3rd fastest, a 43.401. Brad Cathcart down to 4th. Jason Greider in 5th. Joshua Sushi in 6th. Let's see. Does anybody have anything faster than a 42.169? That is going to be the challenge. And Adam Thomsen goes faster, a 42.125. Joshua Wilkie, a 42.761. Goes into P2. Tyler Brown was 2nd fastest in practice. We'll have to see if he will be able to get that pole position here. Here's Derek Folk, a podium finisher last week at Sonoma after the craziness and carnage of that one. And Derek Folk looking real good right now. Gets that car turned pretty slow, though, going through that part of the race circuit, and gets over that jump, lands very, very nicely. And he will make the turn now to the front straightaway. Go across the line here. Looking at Matt Lass, who's now 2nd fastest, a 42.395. Can he find an extra couple of tenths just to get Adam Thomsen off that pole position, who's been on a run of poles here? Here's Derek Folk across the line, 4th fastest, a 42.831. Can Jake Cam? He goes to a 50.973. Let's go to our championship contender, Jake Cam, real quick, as he's on his 2nd lap. And there he is, gets that car using that handbrake, gets it turned around, doesn't stall out the car. This is actually looking like a really good run here, even though we don't have any sector times. He is looking really fast. He comes across the line. Does he improve? He goes 4th fastest, a 42.561. Kevin Irwin. Matt Luss to the pole. Quick time of a 41.974. Kevin Irwin, 2nd fastest, a 42 flat almost. 42.093. Kevin Irwin, the cheese car, does it again. And he looks really quick out there. Is Tyler Brown out there, Ron?
Yeah, Kevin Irwin looking really strong at the moment. Tyler Brown about to come across the line for another lap time. I was just going to say, Kevin Irwin here in this session set to join last on the front row, at least in terms of the qualifying times they've set right now. Obviously won't convert once we have all the races and all that jazz. Never mind, though. Tyler Brown jumps his way up in a second, jumping in front of that cheese car. He may not be in the cheese machine, but he is bringing home the cheddar here in qualifying as he blows your eardrums out right underneath the TV camera, I will be asking for damages because that quite hurt.
Jason Grider just running some practice laps here, but Matt Last stops the run of poles for Mr. Thomsen. And before the race and the driver's briefing, he had some chicken nuggets that he was dipping in ranch. And unfortunately, the power of the chicken nuggets could not get him to pole position here tonight, Ron.
Yeah, Adam Thomsen starting this qualifying in 4th. What a shame. What a shame indeed. I only have one response. Give me 1 second here. There we go.
Oh, God. Well, we got 3 heat races on the way here, I think, or at least 2 6-car heat races. It looks like it's going to be 3. So Matt Last on the pole position in the 98 machine on his outside. The championship leader of the 244 of Adam Thomsen, Derek Folk and Brad Cathcart in 3rd and 4th. And Chad Gross will round out this 5-car grid. 4, 5 lights on and lights go out and away we go. Here 8 times around 8 minutes. Looks like it's timed heats. Is that right?
I think, okay, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
They gotta
like,
wait until
wait
they
a
come
minute.
across the line to finally start. Oh, God!
Oh! Well, Matt Last just tried to commit actual, like, first-degree murder on Adam Thomsen. Can't get the car turned around. Finally does. Adam Thomsen still ends up in 2nd out of all of this, and now Derek Folk trying to block him off, but Adam Thomsen with the switchback move. Beautiful move there by Wet Thomsen as he now goes back into the asphalt portion, gets on the handbrake. Nicely done. That door is crunched. But yeah, Matt Last just tried to commit first-degree murder, straight to jail. No trial, no nothing. And Adam Thomsen leads here.
Yeah, let's
Philly
see this.
surprise.
This is going to be a good shot. Running on board with Matt Last as he goes for the dive off into the turn. Bang! Right into the side of Adam Thomsen. He was lucky to get that car out of the barrier. Let's actually follow his perspective and all that because he didn't have a smooth ride through it either. Once they came across the line to start up the first lap of this race, had 1 car on the outside of him, nearly 1 car certainly on the inside. There was a contact. Had to woe it up big time. Actually hit both the wall and ran into Derek Folk. I believe that's a new paint scheme for Derek as well. That looks cool. That looks like the sort of like artwork that you'd see on the wall in a bathroom in an arcade. I love that.
I was going to say a hippie van, but I guess we'll go with that.
See, you got
of course, everybody's got to take that.
With a hippie van, you gotta wonder if the design was done with LSD, and I don't think that was done. Oh!
Sober? Oh! Derek Folk going for quite a ride there off the jump. And unfortunately, he's... Oh!
Damn it.
Not again. Not again! I told myself we're going to be professional here tonight. And no!
Oh, that was the goofiest looking collision I've seen in my life. He just drove wide. Adam Thomsen's on track for a victory. Where have I seen this before? As all carnage has broken out and the battling a little bit farther behind. I gotta load up a couple of replays here. Oh no! Oh, and he blew his motor up.
Stop! Stop, Chad! Stop!
Oh, he's leading the race now. Not anymore.
Well, Adam Thomsen has completely checked out. Brad, is he the only one out there? Like, is Adam the only... Okay, looks like we got Brad Cathcart, who's actually bumped himself into second. The resident Aussie is looking at transferring through to the A feature. No thank you to Chad Gross and Derek Folk. And now Matt Last, he bumps himself into third after starting on the pole position. And Adam Thomsen, one more time around here, he will go through the infield section here. Just a nice, gradual Sunday drive in heat race number 1. Ron, I told myself we were going to be professional tonight, and it didn't take it didn't take 3 minutes for that to go off the rails. And now, oh, Cathcart was in the wall.
Oh, Cathcart's lost out on the spot, yeah.
Yeah, and looks like Matt Less, even though door banging Mr. Thomsen is able to get it back. It comes after the jump here, gets down, lands smoothly, goes through the corner. Oh, he put too much spin in that. Well, what do you expect from a Ford? And I think he actually made a little bit of contact there with Matt Lass as he was coming by. But your top two moving to tonight's feature, Matt Lass and Adam Thomsen. Brad Cathcart in third. And so our top two move to the feature heat race number 2 of 3 tonight. Tyler Brown on the pole position with Jake Cam starting second. In third will be the 57 of Edgar Santinelli. Good to see him back tonight. The 50 of Andy Kosick and Jimmy Howitt in the 37.
So there we go. There is your 5-car starting grid for this race. Now, Heat 1 week ago at Sonoma was a bit hectic. Very hectic, in fact. Here, however, I'm feeling we're maybe going to have the opposite. We've gotten the giggles out of our system in race number 1, and race 2's maybe got to be on the smooth end. Famous last words, I know, but let's see.
Do you have a wooden desk? There you go. See, yep. You knew exactly where I was going, Ron. Good producer.
See, sometimes I think.
Yeah, that's something compared to the rest of you in Philadelphia. But here we go. Looks like we are about to begin.
Oh,
and somebody's jumped the start already. 5 lights on, 5 lights out, and away we go. I don't know who jumped the start, but their race is now ruined. Jimmy Howitt's not even going to participate. Jake Ham on the inside trying to go after Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown out in front now. Tyler Brown under some pressure, though, as they cross the line here for the first of 5 laps. Here they go for the first time into turn 1, where we saw the carnage kick off earlier in heat race 1. And looks like Tyler Brown maintains the lead and does not get any carnage, but the top 3 staying within about 0.7 of a second of each other. Now they're into the dirt section, into the infield. Over the jump they go. And Tyler Brown, smooth landing, not so great for Edgar Santinelli. Jake Ham moving down the inside. But Tyler Brown couldn't quite make the move stick here. Now they get back on the handbrakes. And no! Jake Ham, I think he got a little bit of contact there with Edgar Santinelli. He just got on that handbrake and just put it around. Jake Ham staying in second. Good avoidance if there was no contact. Now Tyler Brown to the Joker lap, and once again they're really close together. Again, these guys have to take the Joker lap at least twice, if I remember correctly. And looking here, it's going to be Tyler Brown starting to pull a gap here after taking the Joker lap and staying out in front. Jake Ham in second. He will be most likely look at taking that Joker lap this time by here on lap number 3. Gets back on the asphalt section, does a much better job than last time, keeps it pointed forward here. Now Jake Ham in second collides with the wall, but decides, yep, this is the time to go to the Joker. He's going to try and whip it through there as quickly as he can. Nice job. Gets down through turn 1, but that gap has now grown to the race leader of Tyler Brown, 2 seconds, Ron.
Yeah, and Tyler Brown just came in for a second Joker lap there as well, so he doesn't have to worry about it. We were warned, weren't we, about that Joker lap, how awkward it is. You pretty much have to just shoot the eye of the needle as you head your way all through there. I think actually, we'll jump to Jake Ham, because not only is he closer to being challenged by Edgar Santinelli than he is to challenging Tyler Brown. I just want to see from the cockpit view how scary of a ride it is when you try and go for that Joker lap. Yeah, here you go. Look at that. Oh, golly. That's about as awkward as trying to fall into your own hand.
Yeah. Ron, where do you come up with this stuff?
I hit my head too much as a child.
That I do believe.
Thank you for the confidence, Adam.
So everybody's now taking the Joker lap twice, who is now running on track. And it was Andy Kosick who jumped the start. There's that black flag on your screen. His car looked black on our feed, so I was like, who is that?
Oh.
And Jimmy Howard didn't even start. He was like, nope. After last week, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I think he actually did run out there on the track. I'm seeing that he ran for 2 laps and 2 laps alone. Let me get proof that he ran. This is marked as a crash, which it wasn't, just because it is the hairpin and it is painfully slow. So he was out there on the track for a brief period of time. He just decided to take the P5 and go with it. Meanwhile, Tyler Brown was briefly being challenged by Jake Ham, but not enough at the end.
And Tyler Brown coming through the final corner here. He'll take the checkered flag. He will move to tonight's A feature along with Jay Camp. Those two move on. Edgar Cincinnati, Andy Kosick, Jimmy Howitt will see themselves in the B feature here in a couple races time. Well, unfortunate there for Andy Kosick jumping the start, but those are just the procedural things you got to do. You can't jump the race start or you get a hefty time penalty. In our third and final heat race, Kevin Irwin on the pole. In this one, Joshua Wilkie in second, our boss, so we got to be a little biased towards him. Joshua Sushi in third, Jason Grider in that fourth and final spot. All 4 cars out there.
Oh, Wilkie, no!
Lord. That's the second week in a row he's done that.
You fool!
And surprisingly, Sushi didn't even get a jump start because he jumped it as well. Actually, it was Jason Grider. Grider did jump the start, and Kevin Irwin will go out to the point with now looks like, was that Grider taking the Joker lap? I think so. Yep, that was Grider, and now Wilkie has fallen down to last. So those two are going to be battling it out with each other. So that is for position because they both have a battle. Oh, Wilkie. Keep going, Josh. Keep going. Keep going, Josh Wilkie. You signed my paycheck. I have to be nice.
You know, we've actually got 2 battles. We've got the battles of the drivers who got black flagged, and we got the drivers of the battles who didn't. I messed that up. The drivers of the battles. The battle of the drivers who got black flagged, and the battle of the drivers who didn't. Second tries the charm, as there's the session timer.
Oh, this is going off the rails very quickly, Ron. But guess what? Kevin Irwin's out in front by 3.1 seconds. That's what we do know. And Jason Grider's the only one who has taken the Joker lap. Now, Kevin Irwin, he wants to get a bit of a gap here because he knows that Joker lap is going to be slower than the normal racing lap. And right now, Kevin Irwin just extending that out. I would not be surprised if he takes it this time. Yep, he's getting low on that track. So he is indicating that he is going to go down there, and he will. Gets through there nicely. And he at least completes it once, but he needs to complete it again. And these guys have to take it twice. Joker lap is 2 times, not once like you normally would see. Joshua Sushi, 4.3 seconds back. And Wilkie again taps the wall. It's all right, Josh. We've all been there. And now Joshua Sushi in that Subaru WRX machine. Just trying to just count the laps away here, but he's not worried about the threat behind him. Even if Wilkie gets by, unless Sushi has a crash, he will not make it into the A feature. He will go to the B feature to race for his spot. And I think Joshua Wilkie is just going to call it a day. And same with Jason Grider. So it's a 2-car battle that doesn't really have much bearing at this point. 5.3 seconds. And for Joshua Sushi, he knows his spot is secure. So he will, even if he doesn't take the Joker lap, he will finish this race in second. So there we go. I mean,
I have a
You have a bet.
Yes, I have a bet. I think we'll be able to kind of explain this furthermore. We ride on board with Joshua Suchi here, who has to come in to serve that second Joker. Now, this is sketchy stuff. $5 Monopoly currency if somebody hits that bundle of tire barriers on the end of that wall. I have a feeling it's going to happen at some point in this race. Somebody is going to do that, either intentionally just to, win me $5 more Monopoly money, or they'll just clip the inside wall and ricochet off. It's like one of the chicanes at Monaco. You hit the inside wall on one part and bam, there you go, straight into the fence.
I ain't taking that bet, but Kevin Irwin across the line here to win heat race number 3. There you go. Joshua Sushi will come home to second. Those two will move on to the A feature. Jason Greider and Josh Wilkie will have to race once again coming up next here on Slow Motion Broadcasting, so they get a little more screen time. I that's what I say. You're in the B feature. Oh, cool. You get a little more screen time tonight.
Exactly. It works out well for all parties involved. If these drivers had full corporate sponsors, they'd be able to get good airtime, albeit I'm not sure if it'd be the best airtime if that happened with Greider taking the slide into the fence. Even here on the Rallycross configuration, that safer barrier plays its use quite well, as we have got ourselves that last chance qualifier. Let's get that grid up and rolling here.
On the pole position, it's the 905 of Brad Cathcarter, resident Australian, and the 57 of Edgar Sancinelli. In second, Jason Greider, Chad Gross, Andy Cossack, Josh Wilkie, Derek Folk, Jimmy Howitt. All the cars are on the grid. We're going to get ready to go racing here. Now they're all on the grid. They should be. Oh, never mind. Now Jimmy Howitt's taking the grid. I thought he wasn't going to grid up. So here we go. Who jumps to start this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on, 5 lights out. And away we go. Looks like nobody jumped to start there, but this is the most cars we have now seen racing together here as we go into turn 1. Joshua Wilkie getting contact from the inside. And by Chad Gross, here they go into turn 1 here. And who is going to come out on top? Still door banging a little bit. Derek Folk gets turned around. Now it's a traffic jam into turn 1. And Edgar Sancinelli says, thank you very much, boys. I will just drive away here. And Chad Gross goes back into the wall. And Joshua Wilkie gets spun around. And what has happened here? Oh, my. This is just a preview of the feature.
Oh!
No.
Oh, Chad Gross.
What? Chad Gross again.
See, I'm not gonna.
Andy Cossack.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna cut to a replay of this moment between Andy Cossack and Chad Gross, because the last time I cut to a replay involving an incident with those two, I said a no-no word that he can't say on the air. So I'm just gonna leave that be.
Well, Chad Gross has gone to the pits. His night is this B feature is done. But Derek Folk chasing down Edgar Sancinelli. I mean, you can show that replay. You just have to keep your mouth quiet.
Which is very tricky for me to do, if you noticed. So that's the problem. And I will also say, trying to find the right replay here at IRP is a bit of a shot in the dark, because every single time they head their way off through the hairpin at the back end of the circuit, heading back onto the oval, as Edgar Sancinelli goes for the Joker lap once again, actually give the race lead to Derek Folk, as he'll be able to jump into that spot. But every single time it says that a driver crashed, it's just them heading off through the hairpin. So this I could best describe as trying to fish. Oh, as that Sancinelli smacking the wall. I was just going to say, it's like trying to fish in a bathtub. It's usually not going to go well, as I'm trying to figure out. So it was Chad Gross. He wasn't in the race for long, so this may be a bit easier than usual if this is him heading through the hairpin, I swear to God. Oh, no. Okay, so there was him hitting the fence. You see Josh Wilkie involved. Then Andy Cossack and he go side by side. Oh, no.
Mid-air collision. Oh, that's a first. That's a first. I think we've actually seen a mid-air collision. Usually we see it on the landing, and someone's got a black flag. Did I see that right?
Yeah, you did. It's also Jimmy Howard, who has a yellow flag. That means a slowdown. How do you pick up a slowdown on a rallycross track? Actually, no, that is kind of easy to do, actually. Just hit the curbs.
I was going to say you can.
Yeah. I wonder if it was for a
cut a
jump
couple corners.
Because, I mean, yeah, I gotta. Did he have a black flag to start this race? I'm testing my own memory.
It looked clean from the start, so nothing popped up right away. So that is brand new. That is indeed a brand new flag for him. As now Edgar Sancinelli trying to chase down Derek Folk, and these two going at it. They want to start in that what will be P7 here tonight. And Derek Folk just keeping it going here. We're going to have 14 cars on this track, Ron. We're going to have 14 cars on this racetrack.
I feel bad for my graphics card.
That's what you're concerned with. Okay.
Hey,
Derek
another
Falk.
tax write-off.
Well, Derek Falk out in front at this point in time with Edgar Santinelli 1.3 seconds behind. Brad Cathcart
No!
in at third, and Wilkie.
Oh, yeah, right away, Mr. Wilkie.
Oh, reverse. Don't get a black flag.
Back
reverse.
up,
there you
back
go.
up.
Drive away.
At the next exit, turn left.
Oh boy. Like this is the broadcast that we lose our minds. I swear to God.
It's
I
just
thought
these
last
rally
week we
cars.
did. No, this week is gonna be worse.
See, I mean, we think back to the first rally race that we had this season at Daytona. That was a little bit hectic, and then we moved to Sonoma, where there must have been, like, I'm not sure whether they put, like, nitrous oxide in the booth or something like that. We had laughing gas throughout, and I think that's a similar case here. I mean,
We legitly almost killed Adam Thomsen
yeah.
last week. We legitly almost killed him. He said he actually almost was dying of laughter because of last week. And I don't know if that was because of us or just the way we produced this last week or what. But white flag is displayed one more circuit around. Derek Falk out in front by 2.5 seconds in front of Edgar Santinelli, in which they had a great battle going on. Just unfortunately, Derek Falk, being the road course driver he is, has figured it out. He's going to be the dark horse tonight, I would say, Ron, to keep an eye on, because he's been quick. Last week, finished on the podium. So usually we don't see him on the podium until we start going on actual road courses. And Derek Falk, through the final quarter, he'll take that checker flag. He will start 7th in tonight's A feature.
Yeah, so brilliant drive from him as he just got caught up in the fence. I'm just gonna leave that be. Brad Cathcart coming across the line to complete your podium in third. Jimmy Howitt's got dropped down as a result of that black flag that you cannot serve. See, that's the thing. All the other races that we have, well, actually, with the exception of the dirt ovals, like all the other series that we have this season, if you do have a penalty, you can come in to serve that. You can't really do that on a rallycross track because there is no pit lane. So you're pretty much screwed if you do pick up a black flag, as I believe Chad Gross, he's going to be marked as last, as he towed back to pit lane a little bit earlier on. So that'll just about do it for the heat races and all that jazz, and we can switch our attention into the main event of a warm-up to worry about here, so we can use this as a bit of a time to take a breath and brace ourselves for what is probably going to be a final heat race with drama that you'd only see in the Hunger Games.
Is that how we're going to describe that?
See, there would be a word that starts with S and ends with show, but we cannot say that on the air. So I will just say it's the Hunger Games in rally car form.
Well, we are going to have a interesting show. Of course, this is a 5-minute or 3-minute warm-up session.
That is a very good question. I believe it is 3 minutes.
All right.
See, I get confused with the other warm-up sessions that we have on the broadcast here on SMB that I've done as of recent. So I'm going to pop up the little graphic. We're going to hide that. Yeah, 3 minutes long. See, my intuition served me correctly for the first time since 1995, which is saying something because I was only born in 04.
Well, one of the things to talk about here, of course, we don't have our points graphic because somebody decided to mess that up. So we can't show you the points, but we can tell you Adam Thomsen is still your championship leader. J Cam is in second. So those are going to be the two to watch out for. But, Ron, in this 14-car race, I expect turn 1 to be an absolute calamity.
Yeah, I turn 1. I mean, well, actually, I'm gonna try and see if we can jump to a shot to kind of follow somebody as they head their way off into turn number 1, because, I mean, that turn is. I'm not sure if brutal is the right word. I would maybe go repulsive, especially if you're going side by side. I will try and, yeah, there you can see it. We hit the pause button, take a pause for the cause. Look at that Joker lap and how much that wall takes out of just the regular oval racing surface. So here for these racers, the track is bottlenecking majorly from there. You probably go from, I'll say, probably about 5 car widths wide, which, considering the run that you have heading down in there, you will have side-by-side racing in some form or another. You bottleneck from there into a tight turn, and look at how tight it is once they go onto the infield. This little like inside chicane section on the inside of turn number 1, that technically makes up what is the roval here at this track. So turn 1 going to be one that probably haunts these racers' nightmares for many moons to come.
Well, as we get ready here for our feature, looks like we are done. Let's take a look at the starting lineup.
The button ain't working. Oh, there we go, finally.
Adam Thomsen on the pole here with Tyler Brown starting second. Kevin Irwin will start in third. Fourth will be Matt Last. Fifth, Jake Ham. Joshua Sushi will start sixth. Derek Folk in the 78 machine will start in seventh out of the B feature. Edgar Cincinnati in the 57 will start eighth. Brad Cathcart in the 905, the resident Australian, will start ninth. Joshua Wilkie, our boss here at Slow Motion Broadcasting, will start in the top 10. Jimmy Howe and Andy Kosick outside of the top 10 tonight in 11th and 12th, 13th and 14th. Jason Greider and the wrecking ball himself, Chad Gross.
No, that's not nice.
Can you provide me evidence of anything otherwise?
See, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's not nice.
Hey, it's a great nickname. If I would love to have the nickname Wrecking Ball here as the lights turn on, 5 lights turn on, 5 lights go out, and away we go! No one jump started. Woohoo! Like, that's already better than half the races tonight. Kevin Irwin gets tapped and he gets spun around. And oh no! The cheese car! No! How dare they? Who did that? Who hurt our cheese friend? And no! Traffic jam! Traffic jam! Not again! Not again!
We're running that back. We are running that back.
How many cars can you pile into before you hit the brakes? Oh no! As we watch our second place starter gets spun around, Derek Folk avoids it, Jake Ham avoids it, but here comes everybody else.
Oh man. Oh man. That was Brad Cathcart collecting some more racers involved in I have rarely been happier. Oh, that was absolutely fantastic.
In the world.
Oh, where's Kevin Irwin going? He was like halfway on the infield. Oh no.
Oh, I can't. I just can't. That port car for Brad Cathcart is crunched. Nobody's smoking yet, so I guess that's a good sign. Not like last week where I think like 5 cars were on fire. Yeah.
Smoke him if you got him. Oh no, Josh Sushi.
Sushi goes over the sausage curb. Jake Ham will get by for third. Oh man. Oh man, not again. Well, it's turning into a really fun race start, turns into horrendousness as Andy Kosick has picked up a black flag. All of a sudden, Jake Ham's front end is all damaged and crunched up as well. This is like me playing any sort of rally game. I always find a way to damage the car, which, by the way, if you haven't tried to set a course of rally, oh my.
My bet nearly got paid out there.
And wait.
Adam Thomsen just dropped out of this race.
What?
Huh?
What the hell?
What on earth took place here? Oh, was there damage? Was there damage? Did Adam Thomsen just crash out of this race? Let's see.
He's going well.
Oh!
Oh, he stuffed it.
Oh!
He
hit the
absolutely
fence.
stuffed.
Oh.
And yeah, that car is crabbing hard. So our championship leader is out of this one. Derek Folk has gone to the race lead. Jake Ham into second. Joshua Shushi into third on the podium with Andy Kosick trying to chase him down, which is going to be a long ways, as our timing tower kind of having a freak out moment there. Doesn't know where Kevin Irwin needs to be. Finally, Kevin Irwin slotting into the sixth spot, trying to get around Tyler Brown. That is unfortunate there for Adam Thomsen. Been on such a run of wins here at Slow Motion Broadcasting, and it's gonna come to an end here this week. And Matt Last getting into Kevin Irwin. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Jeez Louise.
What is happening here? Well, Derek Folk has a 2.4 second lead over of Jake Ham. And Jake Ham's actually starting to close the gap. He is starting to really reel in Derek Folk, as we still have 5 laps to go here. 6 laps to go. Oh, and Derek Folk hits the wall. And that's going to bring in Jake Ham into the fight here.
Oh, Derek Folk really starting to struggle right now. I think he's going a bit too show-offy with a handbrake. Went for it hang down to turn number 1. He impacted the wall. Don't think there's going to be any major damage on that race car outside of a bruised back bumper and a bruised ego. But now Jake Ham is all over him like a bear rug. Let's see what we could have here in a side-by-side fight as they creak their way through the hairpin. Now back onto the oval. Let's see how these two racers tackle this fight. I believe they've both gotten their Joker laps taken care of as well, so I don't have to worry about that. This is just going to be a pure bare-knuckle fist fight through to the very end, with Jake Ham going a quick time there with a 41.825.
And Jake Ham looking for his first win since the second week of the season. That's how long it's been. We're on round 10. There's been 8 races since he's won a race here at XSLR. He wants this win. He needs this win, especially with his championship rival out of the picture. Gets a little bit wide going back onto the asphalt section there. Loses a bit of ground on Derek Folk, but trying to just woe her up to get into turn 1, close that gap. Here they go. Derek Folk. He knows that Jake Ham wants this win, but if Derek Folk can win, this would be his first win since the season finale at Road Atlanta last year in the GT3 cars. So he's desperately looking for a big night here. This would put him up the standings as well. Jake Ham, though, he wants this win desperately.
Yeah, I think Jake Ham, this is a kind of now or never kind of win for him, because as you said, been a very long time since he got a W. This is round number 11, so it's been a while for Jake Ham. Last time he won was, I believe it was it Las Vegas that we were racing at for week number 2 with the ARCA cars? It has been a long time for Jake Ham, and if there's any time to win, it's now, considering that Adam Thomsen has had this race. Joshua Wilkie is out of this race, but no, he spins and hits the wall.
Tries to throttle up too hard there, gets into the wall there, loses a lot of time. Now 5 seconds down, but he'll be glad to take a second place finish, as Kevin Irwin trying to chase down Andy Kosick here, but having the battle with Joshua Sushi, who is at one point in a podium spot. Tyler Brown is in that third place spot now. Joshua Sushi was the one who was there, but now Tyler Brown has moved himself into a podium position here. As now Derek Folk puts the fastest lap time of the race of 41.236. 2 laps to go here. And these guys going out, Joshua Sushi going out wide, Kevin Irwin getting some breathing space finally. And Holt has 1.9 seconds to chase down Tyler or Andy Kosick for 4th. But depending on what Kosick's black flag was for, because it has not gone away, so it must be a permanent penalty that will be applied at the end of this one, not a slowdown. And Derek Folk, 12 seconds. Oh, Jake Ham had another problem because he went from 5 seconds to 12 seconds in just a matter of a couple of laps here. White flag displayed, 1 circuit around. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Trying to figure out exactly what happened here.
With a job.
Oh,
trying to throw
man.
Oh. Volkswagen doing Volkswagen things. And Derek Folk. Yeah. Here we go. Derek Folk will come across the line to win his first race in season 10 of XSLR. And what a race from him. We'll talk to him in the interview waiting area or in our post-race interviews for the first time. Well, he's gone back-to-back, but his first win since last season. Jake Ham will come home to second. Tyler Brown will be on the podium tonight in 3rd. Andy Kosick, well, depending on what that penalty is, he won't stay in 4th for very long as Kevin Irwin will cross the line at least in 5th for the meantime, along with Joshua Sushi. Matt Lass into the 7th spot with Jason Greider getting a top 10 finish here tonight. And I guess we let the chaos ensue, the demolition derby. Brad Cathcart cross the line?
That I believe he has. Yes, he has.
He did. All right.
And they're still marking Adam as being in this race, which he is not. Let's listen in to hear if the engine's on, because I don't believe. Actually, I can't tell. It's a Subaru. It'd be very quiet anyways. So I'm just going to say in good faith that Adam Thomsen has had this race. Actually, you know what? That sort of like starting gantry hides the car of Thomsen. We could say that everybody is indeed finished with this race. And I believe with him still not being marked as having come across the line, we may not be able to get the results because it's just going to run the clock up and up and up and up. And eventually it'll finally say that the race is officially over. Those drivers do have to be a little bit careful though in the Crash 'em Up Wreck Fest, because since not everybody has come across the line, if that is the case and you pick up a disqualification, iRacing won't allow you to drive backwards, but they will allow you to do that. That I think was rally car curling.
There was another thing that came into my mind, but I don't think I can say it on the air. No. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after. So yeah, I think the race results should be official here soon. We will get our interviewees. If they're not, that's fine. We'll get them after our interviews here tonight. Of course, we'll start with our race. Oh, there they are. Derek Folk, your race winner. Jake Ham second, Tyler Brown third, Kevin Irwin another top 5 finish with Joshua Sushi the same, Matt Lass in 6th, Andy Kosick in 7th, Jason Greider in 8th, Brad Cathcart in 9th, Adam Thomsen DNF here tonight in 10th, Joshua Wilkie as well at DNF, Edgar Sancinelli in 12th, a DNF, and the opening lap, Jimmy Howitt and Chad Gross all the same. So I'll bring out our race winner here. Going to be our winner tonight, Derek Folk. Derek, well, it's a road course. You haven't won since last season on a road course, and here you are 2 weeks in a row talking with us here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, thanks. It was definitely a fun race out there tonight. A lot of carnage, very hard track, low grip. Decided to switch it up from the Subaru, move it to a little bit shorter wheelbase on the Volkswagen. Was finally able to link it up and miss quite a few key crashes that were able to propel me forward, and ended up pulling out P1 tonight.
Yeah, you missed the parking lot at the beginning of this one. That felt good. And then, of course, you're in second. You're and chasing down Adam, and then Adam has his incident and crashes out. And he's been on a string of 8 races here, and tonight you break that streak.
Yeah, definitely. I know he was eating too many dino nuggets before the race. That really kind of probably made his belly feel nice and full. Probably put him a little wide through that turn. You gotta stay lean on race day and make sure you're well hydrated. So we'll definitely need to change up his diet a little bit.
Right. Well, I'll let you handle that one. Who would you like to thank for the race win here tonight?
Yeah, definitely want to give a shout out to everybody in XSLR, SMB, and all the folks back at ZLR helping me tune this car and get me to the race win.
Congratulations, sir. You're a race winner here tonight, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time.
Cheers.
Derek Folk, our race winner. We'll bring in our second place finisher, a man who we haven't talked to in some time, Jake Ham, second place. We get to talk to you finally after a while.
Feels good. Feels good.
You avoided the parking lot in turn 1 tonight. That had to feel good.
It did. For once in the last few races, the timing has worked in my favor to just back out of it a little bit, let the chaos ensue, and then just skirt by.
Well, this has been a rough season. I mean, you were close to the win tonight, but a couple of spins for yourself took you out of contention. But to come home to second when your championship rival crashes out, I mean, that's a great result for you.
Yeah, it feels real good to take advantage, and get some extra points in there. I don't even know where everything's at right now, and I should probably take a look at it. But I feel like the energy within the dino nuggies that Adam ate before the race brought out the pterodactyl in him, and he smashed himself into smithereens for no reason. He was winning there, but I'll take it. Hey, I'm excited about it. He ate some dino nuggies. Hey, we can all bring out the kid in us every little bit, and I thank him for that.
Well, congratulations. Who would you like to thank for your podium finish here tonight?
I would like to thank, obviously, friends and family, and then you guys for the host. The broadcast always fun to go back and watch. I'll be a part of it this time, so that's even better. And then Adam for eating dino nuggies with ranch on the side.
Well, congratulations, Jake. You are on the podium tonight.
Thanks, guys. See you.
Jake Ham, our second place finisher. There's a theme here, Ron, isn't there?
If we go 3 for 3 here, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel.
Well, let's bring in Tyler Brown and see what happens here. Tyler Brown, our third place finisher. You got it done tonight. Couple of, you avoided the parking lot and you come home with a strong third place finish.
No, I was the beginning of the parking lot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were the one who got turned.
Yeah, I was the whole reason for the parking lot. After last week, man, I'm ready to be done with these. I'm really ready to be done with these.
But you get a third place tonight. I mean, that's got to feel good.
Yeah, it does. It does. We got it together and we finished it in third. So pretty decent night. I'm okay with it.
Of course, tonight, Adam Thomsen crashing out. That obviously helped you a bit, but you had some good pace out there just in your heat race and your qualifying and pretty much in practice as well. It seemed like you were going to be the guy to watch.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, it was unfortunate for him too. I mean, you never eat before a race. It takes your judgment off, man. So,
I mean, you don't think the power of the dinosaur nuggets helped at all?
Helped him find the wall.
Well, anybody you want to thank before we let you go?
Everybody here at SMB, everybody at XSLR, and everybody. We'll just thank everybody tonight. Yeah, everybody for showing up and watching, making this purposeful.
All right. Well, it seems like somebody's trying to get your attention. So you have a good night, sir, and congratulations on your third place finish.
Thank you, boss.
Well, there we go. Interviews completed. Tyler Brown, our third place finish. Ron, we're trying to be professional. Oh, man. Well, I just can't. I'm over it. I am so over it. Ron, well, next week we don't have a race here at XSLR, but we still have other races going on throughout the week here at Slow Motion Broadcasting.
That we certainly do have a lot of action to look forward to here on Slow Motion Broadcasting week in and week out. That was childish, I do apologize. But yeah, coming up, we do have SRG F4 action at Barber Motorsports Park. That's going to be quite fun. Actually, the season finale week here on SMB got a lot of championships that look to be decided. F4 is, of course, going to be at Barber. F-Rock is going to be running their second to last round of the season at Okayama. Some drivers in, I believe it's the AM category where Chester Goodry may be looking to seal the deal in that championship there. SRG F3 is going to be at Okayama. That'll be another season finale. And then we've got the season finale for the Weekend Warriors. So the Formula Vs are going to be running at Brands Hatch. That'll be kind of a match made in heaven, honestly, with those old school cars at such an old school track. Oh, pardon me. The Formula Fords, meanwhile, are going to be running at Watkins Glen on the Cup layout. That's going to be a bit draft heavy, so that's a very good one to look forward to in 1 week's time. And then the Spec Racer Fords are going to be running at Winton. And I do want to apologize for saying that they were going to be racing at Montreal during the Spec Racer Ford show a little bit earlier on. That is a lie. I do apologize for that. So they are going to be running at Winton. It gives you a very good reason to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the racing action. Of course, Liberty Bell is going to be running there, and I will say, as we get farther along into week 12 here on iRacing, that upcoming show's graphic is going to be a little bit screwy. I think would probably be the best way to sum it up, because everything is lined up through like season by season, so you can see that's why it's still marked off as that. Oh, sorry, let me yeah, so everything's marked off a little bit odd at the current moment, but yeah, it gives you a very good reason to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of the racing action. But Adam, it's been another fun night of action here on XSLR. We may have lost our minds slightly, but I think the drivers are losing their minds slightly running these rally cars.
I think so as well. Yeah, a little bit craziness happening tonight. And of course, as Ron said, make sure you hit that beautiful subscribe button underneath the video here and that notification bell. Also, like this video as well. Help us move up the algorithm, trying to get the 5,000 subscribers here at Slow Motion Broadcasting. Well, we're off next week, and then we head to Echo Park Speedway, #Atlanta, for their long rally course, and we'll be back then. But until then, my name's Adam Thomsen, Ron Maunz, and everyone here at Slow Motion Broadcasting and XSLR. We will say good night